reminds me, like, when I got saved, it was January 3rd, 2021, like I said. And I started going to church and I started going to Bible study. And then I remember one of the sisters in Christ at the church, she had a testimony of being sober. And it was right before Bible study. Sometimes pastor would have like a quick question and answer kind of thing, and or even give a testimony kind of thing. So she was giving a quick testimony about her sobriety, and he had a whole Bible study planned for that night. But once she asked that question, he was so obedient to the Lord, saying, "Hey." The Lord's saying we're going to go this direction, so he threw out his Bible study that he prepared. He's like, "Hey, we're going to talk about this. What does the Bible say about alcohol? What does it say about drunkenness?" And that, I think her name was Miss Anita, and I thank her just for having that courage to share that testimony, because that led the pastor to have a whole Bible study on what does it say about alcohol in the Bible, and it was so eye opening to me because just before that was 2020. 2020 was pretty rough on a lot of people. It was very rough on my family. My drinking went through the roof. It was pretty ridiculous. And after that Bible study, I had a conviction right then and there saying that you need to quit this. It was a conviction, but I didn't follow it up with a whole lot of actions, because I'll tell you this, in February, so I believe it was February 15th actually, um, I still had all the bottles of booze in the house and all that, and my cousin came to visit. She was dropping off some stuff for the kids, and it was kind of a natural movement. I went to open up a beer and gave one to her, and we started drinking a beer. But as soon as I took that first sip, I felt a slap in the face from God saying, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you not remember the Bible study that I gave you a conviction and you're just ignoring it right now?" As soon as I took that first sip of beer, I knew I had sinned. I knew that I was crossing the line, and I set it down. Um, my cousin, she was just there for a quick visit, and then she took off. Afterwards, I kind of looked at myself. I was like, "What did I do? I sinned against God. I just, I, it led me to basically, I was like, I need to get all this stuff out of the house. So I had a case of beer. There was a box of wine. There was multiple bottles of whiskey throughout the house. I just took it all, put it all on the counter, and I just started pouring it all down the drain.